Hello everybody, welcome back to part 3 of the council. I don't know how much time I have to record now, because this is the third one I'm doing in a row, so yeah. I forgot where I came from, so I'm gonna go this way. If I find Washington's room, I know I went the wrong way. So...
Monsieur Johann van Wulner.
Van Wulner. Can't enter that one. Can't enter this one either. Can I go upstairs? Apparently not, because it disappeared instantly. Disappeared in an instant. I might do something about the intoxicated thing, but not now. Maybe I run into another, and I have 3. Oh, room. I have 3 of those.
Jacques Peru.
Peru, can't enter.
That must be the Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Bonaparte. I didn't see what he said. Unlocked. I just hope Napoleon isn't in here, cause then I have a problem. So yeah. I'm gonna have to be careful right now.
The Prince by
That's
Machiavelli.
his hat.
A perfect
I
read
don't
for
think
anyone
he
with
leaves
surfeit
without
of
it.
ambition. That might come in handy.
Immune to politics. Yeah, I just leveled that up. So much for that plan. Something up there. Reach.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Ha! I used 1 to get 2. Click. Oh.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier. My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
If I'm not mistaken, Napoleon took over for a while and then died.
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Immune to conviction. Oh yay.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
So I keep using 1 point to get more points. Anything else? No? The next room then. He doesn't seem to be here, so that's good.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, 2 great army chiefs.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon. Lord William Mortimer.
So if I get questioned about what I think should happen to France, I need to say it needs a strong leader. Why not you, Napoleon? So, yeah. This is the chess game. So they were in Napoleon's room. Okay. Amber.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
That was that dude. I don't think there's anything else here. Maybe back here? Yeah.
A Chinese coin.
And another coin. Of course it had to be a coin. Can't leave here either. I think I did everything in this room. Well, aside from the paintings, but I'm not gonna look at every single painting. So... Was there something shiny? No. Okay. I just don't hope I hope I don't run into anyone. Oh, Emily? I want to enter your room. Ah.
Might be better to take a different stairway.
Okay. So that's main story driven that I take another stairway. I think I saw something again. Nope, just a reflection. Now, let's see for a second. Talents. That's leveling up and stuff. Don't need that traits. I think I checked all these. Found what my mother left in the room? Yeah. Character. So I have etiquette, politics, all the detective ones, thief, occult, and manipulation. So also have 5 circle shaped key, lemon and ashes. Books, handkerchiefs, invitations and sealed letter. So yeah. Oh no.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Hello. You're Elizabeth Adams, aren't you?
Yes, I regret that we haven't been properly introduced.
Oh, I can't see the time. I take interest in health.
Do you
Okay.
often fall ill like that?
Yes, sometimes. But don't worry,
Swift. Awesome.
I guess I'm kind of a frail flower.
Maybe you were feeling hungry.
I'm just
No,
gonna have to
it
be
was
fast
nothing
now.
to do with being hungry. Fatigue, probably. I've been feeling more and more exhausted lately.
Well, get some rest then, Elizabeth. Take advantage of the sea air and you'll soon get your strength back.
Do you really want to know what made me ill? Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Finding her.
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was
wonder why
born.
it said say
She
that
nursed
you
you?
know.
Oh,
But I couldn't select it, so-
I wouldn't say nursed. No, I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute.
Wait,
What do
what?
you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
I need to calm her down. Scar? I'm guessing?
And next you're gonna
The
tell me
only
my
thing I
mother's
saw?
also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my
Operation off?
memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother.
Isn't she the one with the
Why did she
satanic
put you
room?
through all of that?
Oh,
There must be some reason for what she did.
I think
What's
I'm gonna
the point
use.
of rubbing salt in the wounds?
I'm gonna use a thing. Psychology doesn't work. Soft approach.
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an
Okay,
interrogation.
so she's weak to questions.
You've suffered
That's good.
enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you.
I do want to say
Some
family.
people care about you, don't they?
Sister. Sister was. What is it? Father was getting the exorcisms. Mother didn't understand. I don't know if she has a brother, but the sister was
Haven't
always
you
nice.
got a sister?
Yes,
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
she's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her.
I'm guessing she doesn't have a brother then.
Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting
Awesome.
me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations
Determined.
and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person, So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
That's
I understand how you
a very
feel,
sad
but
story, actually.
I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she
Well,
put
you're
me
just
through
pissing
was
her
all
off
for
again.
nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
She also gives me that "I'm gonna steal your kidneys" vibe. So, need to be careful about that. She seems friendly, but something's still off. True, the satanic room didn't help, but I know people who are into that stuff, not this much, but and they are nice, so. Sorry, I said, oh. Yeah, no, those are paintings. What's this guy's deal?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
Seriously, what's up with this? Can you tell me about the host? What can you tell me about the guests? A few questions about the man. I was wondering if you could help me out.
As I
Maybe
was
you can do
unable to bring my
something.
personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
But you said you weren't even able to unpack all your stuff when we were back in the room. So, amber is always
My
welcome.
good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
No, 5. Nope. I'm using this one for free.
No point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't got any.
I would never
Weak
think
to
of
manipulation.
lying, sir.
Hey!
I don't believe I am authorized to give it away.
I
That
thought
is
he was
all.
gonna be immune
Amber?
to it.
Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure you, sir,
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with, sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well, then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir. Here.
Wow, I can hardly believe it. Well, I have other questions.
Of course, sir. But, sir, I believe you haven't given me back the amber, sir.
Of course I have.
What? What amber?
The piece I gave to sir.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your things. It can't be easy to come across amber in these parts.
Dude!
Ah. Well, does sir desire anything else?
I'm being such a dick to this guy. Do you have any amber? Carmelite water,
A
since I
little
just
Carmelite
used some.
water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir.
That's-
Lord
that's
Mortimer
cool.
only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Gonna try to do this one?
What? That's
Because
the
I
last
use a
straw.
5.
Lord Mortimer himself asked me to take the
Weak
sea
to
to join
etiquette
him.
2.
I accepted out of kindness. The voyage was undertaken in conditions that I prefer not speak about. And then at long last I arrive and you refuse me a simple flask of Carmelite water?
No, sir.
Your name. Tell me your name.
Here, sir, your Carmelite water. Please accept my sincerest apologies. If sir requires anything else whatsoever, sir has only to ask.
Yes, I would like... Don't need elixir, don't need devil's thorn. Manuscript.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows
exactly
of
hiding.
Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
I'm making believe it is my book. But I'm being such a dick to this guy. No, I don't need the book. I don't need the book. Return. I'm not gonna ask him too many questions. He's not gonna want to answer anything. It's just gonna be as difficult as he was with the amber, I think. So... You guys can always leave it in the comments whether he was difficult with you or not. But I think he just wouldn't be able to answer anything. With the guests, probably because of privacy. Lord Mortimer, because he barely sees him. The manor, nothing useful probably. I forgot what the other one was. Okay. Go to the Red Salon on the first floor. How are they only this far ahead of me?
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia.
He looks like the one talking to Napoleon last night.
Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
That's right.
That is a bit odd. Oh. Etiquette skill. I'm guessing the one that doesn't belong.
Peru looks
Yeah.
totally out of place here. He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely lost.
Weakness
Thank you
etiquette.
again for wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
And right
I
here
am
also-
delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
Yes, I heard the news. What a storm.
Surprising when you know Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Immune to
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself.
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon
That's a
as the
downer.
situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Okay.
Oh, late morning.
Okay, so I took the wrong one.
The Prussian-Britannic coalition is not good for France. The last time we fought against them, our empire went up in smoke.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauternes, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, The orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, she's knocked off her socks.
You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Well, she lost her composure. Yeah, psychology.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
And she is weak to psychology.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
I want to know what Emily thinks. But I would like to get to know him too.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Mauras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Please, go ahead. What do you want to know?
The presence of a particle does not necessarily mean a person belongs to the nobility, nor does it prevent the observance of the rules of etiquette, Monsieur von Bonner.
He's weak to diversion. Okay.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Let Emily reply.
Maybe Emily has an idea.
Mortimer firmly believes in the young soldier. He's going to finance a military campaign with the backing of the Golden Order. It seems that Sarah gave it her blessing too.
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
I was the one who told Emily.
I don't know what mess she's gotten herself into, but for God's sake, she should have told us.
You knew everything. You could have answered for me.
That's true, but you have such a clever way with words.
I thought you might have been able to say something different.
It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Uh-oh. This might not be a good thing.
It is remarkable.
Please don't push me. I'm not that big a
Lord
fan of
Mortimer
heights.
and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
Me against
And for
Napoleon.
that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Wasn't it 20,000 for 100? I heard a different number last night. I don't think I could do that. I'm gonna use this.
I've only
Not
just
where I
taken
can,
over the
and
affair.
I'm gonna get rid
The
of
agreement
the
will be
negative one.
considered null and void until we've gone through it together. Is that clear?
Weak to etiquette.
You
Yay.
seem to know what you're doing. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Good thing I remembered. It needs a leader. But I know his motives. I'm gonna go with this one.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside
And, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words, and I agree.
So the one of
Monsieur de Richet,
that's not what I heard last
I am
night
sure.
would just have
I
been
am very
something
happy to
saying
have
something
met you.
along the lines and
Lord
not just saying
Mortimer
that's
was
not what
right
you
to
said
put
last
his
night.
trust in you.
Okay.
I hope
So I could have
to
saved a
work
lot
with
of
you
trouble
in the very
there.
near future. I will
Legitimate. Let's see. One in conviction. Came out on top in the one-on-one with Bonaparte. Questioning persuaded Elizabeth Adams to talk about your mother. Okay.
I'd like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
A book.
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Good. Oh.
My friends, I would like to say a few
friends.
words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The
Why are
last
they
time
laughing?
I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Oh. Etiquette.
Washington is a very gifted speaker. Leave him for 5 minutes with sworn enemies, and he'll convince them to be friends for life.
Right. We
Immune
shall
to
meet
politics,
again
okay.
tomorrow. All the guests will be present.
He is president,
as
so
well
he
as
can
Lord
just say
Mortimer,
no.
I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Okay. Oh, that was already number 3. Okay. So, alternative path? Nothing. Okay, so I just succeeded in everything. This part was awesome. I'm gonna use my points first and do this, and then I'm gonna cut off this part already because I don't have any more time to record. I think I just went up 2 levels instead of 1. Yeah, 2, because I got 8 points now. Wow. First I'm gonna see what I have. Manipulation. Do I have linguistics? Yeah, I have linguistics. Oh, can't use it yet. So I'm gonna put one in this. Hmm, 7 remaining. This costs 5, that is 4, that's 9. Wouldn't have made it either way. I can do occult. I can finish one of these other. Just gonna finish up everything that I can. There you go. Then I only need a reedition, and I'll be good for the rest. So now I can equip the book with experienced.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Okay, so I'm gonna equip the linguistics one. I have that upgraded too. So yeah, only this one remains. I just need to gain 1 more level and I'm good. Now I can have this one. Huh? Oh yeah, because I haven't completely equipped the book yet. And then I only need 2 more manuscripts and I get an extra point. And I can equip an extra one, so that's good. 10 more experience. I got somewhere about 4,000 last time, so I would get 400 more. That's good, I think. So yeah, that's a 6th or a 7th of a level, somewhere around that. Okay, maybe an 8th. So that's good. Back to manuscripts. Yeah, keep this one. Start quest. Okay. But unfortunately, guys, that's gonna be all for this episode. I know it's a short part, but I did do the 3rd part of episode 1. Ooh, my brain. Been playing way too long now. It needs to calm down and recap everything. How do you say it? Process. It needs to process everything first, and then I can continue. So yeah, that's gonna be all. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And as always, it's been a pleasure. Till the next one. Bye.